Hi everyone, this is Jessica from NOYAFA, and today I want to share you our NOYAFA wholesale links products for you. And the first one is our wholesale links lens cable tester. This is this model. This model is an F8601L, and I will share you how to use these models. And these models, first I will introduce this model, the appearance. And you can see that this port is BNC port, and this port is RJ11 port. It is used for test the telephone lights. And this port is RJ45, is used for testing the cable light, network light. And this is the main functions page. You can see that the mapping functions and port flashy functions and scanned and ping and length, POE, and set actual functions. And I will show you how to use these functions. First is mapping function. You can see that we press the OK button to enter this to use these functions. And you can see that there has three cable types to choose. We usually use the RJ45 to test the cable lights, and we use this cable lights to test the cable. The quality is good or bad. And when we use the mapping function, the cable lights the end hand is put in this RJ45 mat port, and then sorry, I forget to show you the receiver. Our A601S has 3 parts, and this is the transmitter, this is the receiver, and this is the remote. And we can use this parts to test the cable. Now we use the mapping. We test the mapping function and use the transmitter and remote to test the cable, the quality is good or bad. And now we use this hand is put input is in this port, and the other hand is put in this. And then we press the OK button to test RJ45 and start. You can see that the test result show that the result shows it's okay, and this is an evidence that this is show that this cable is good. And I will find another bad cable to show you when we use the mapping to test these functions and to test the to see that if the bad cable and the results, how is the result test result showed. Wait a minute. And I found this cable is bad. You can see that the cables is break part is bad. And I will show you the test. The results is different. And we press the back button to this mapping page. Put the cable hand in the made port. The other one is put in this, the remote RJ45. And you can see that the cable 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 is bad. There is only 3 cable is good. Is 2, 4, and 6 is and 8 is good. And this is so that this cable the first 1 and first 3 and first 5 and 6 and 7 is bad. Okay. I will show you the next function. And the next function is scanned. Is scanned. We use this cable to test the scanned port. Scan port is here and not here. This is used for mapping, and this port is used for scanned. When we use scan this function, we should put the cable lines to insert this port. And then we use the receiver open. And press the OK button. And you can see that there is this page, the scanning, and under show that the lower frequency, and you can, and the receiver we should set the, and you can see that. And this also has another mode, is PoE switch. We also use the you also use this to scan the cable. You can see that. And PoE is used for PoE switch to scan the cable. The other one is high frequency. When we switch this mode, and we should put the to set the receiver button to, and this to switch the mode to high frequency. And you can hear that the sound is very loud and clearly. If the range is too loud, you can switch more the thinner to small to accurate find the cable range. Okay. Okay, I will show you the another one is ping. Is ping functions. This is to test the switch. The switch is whether has the network to you. Whether the switch has a live network, and the other one is length. This is use this length function to test the cable. How long does he have? Length, and press the OK button to start. Open. Oh, sorry, because I put this cable light tend to this scanned port. This is wrong, and I also want to tell you that when you use the when you want to test the cable length, you should put this one in the RJ45 med port. It's this one. It's this port. If you put the cable hand to the wrong port, and the device will show that this cable is open or too short, and in this situation you should put the cable lights to change into the RJ45 the main port, and to start to test the length. Okay, you can see that this test result show that this cable it has 10.9 meter length. Okay, and when you test the length, you can see the units is meter and feet and yards. You can choose the units to suit for your unit. Usually we usually use the meters, so we switch the units is meter, and this device is one of the popular because it can data the export to PC to computer. But if you want to export the data to computer, you should use the TF card. Put the TF card to this card to save the data and to save the test the data, and you can and also finally you can export the data to computer, and you can print this data printed out. Okay, and calibration. If you find that the length the range is the measurement range is wrong, you could use the calibration this function to calibrate the length. See, calibration. This one is so that if you use the if you use less than 20 meters length cables, it can calibrate. But if you want to use this function, you should use 20 meters or long cable to calibrate. Okay. And it has a PoE function. This one is so that we can use the PoE switch to test the cable which pair has a live electronic. and setup, you can set up this page has length. Usually we use the English. The language is English, and backlight is level 3, and backlight time is 15 seconds. Autumn off is 15 minutes. You can see that this is export record. This one is it can record the test data, and when you want to print export the data, you can use the TF card to save and put the TF card into your computer and to export the data and print it out. You also can delete the records if you want to record this data, test data. Okay. Returned. Okay, that's all. This is our hostile links NF8601S, and this one is work principle is TDR principles. And what is the TDR principle? It can accuracy to test the length measurement. Okay, that's all. I will show you the next one models. Is our one of the hostile links products. This one is A209S, and this one is A209 upgraded. This one also use the TDR principle work. And this one function is continuity and length and scan. This is the main function of the A209S these models. And we can see the next page is so that the POE function, flash, and QC and setting actual functions. And I will show you how to use this one, how to use this device to test the cable. Continuity is equal the mapping. This is the same meanings. When we use the continuity functions, we should put the cable hand to this port, QC and continuity port. This port is to test the continuity. And this is the receiver. We should put the port to RJ45 this port. And press the enter button to start to test. You can see that this test result show that this cable is good. And the next one is length. When we use the length functions, this port, the other port is don't put any of this port. Just put the cable hands to the length port to this. The length port is on here, and put the cable hands to put in that and test and and choose the length functions to test the cable length. And this is type is C85. We press this one, press the enter button to test, to start test. You can see that the test result is shows that this cable length is 10.3 meters. And the next function is scanned. When we want to scan the cable, we should put the cable hand in the scan port. In this one is a scan port. And we open the receiver. Open the receiver and press the scan button. And the transmitter press the enter button to test the scan. It shows that the digital mode, this one is digital mode, and the receiver suitable for it. And you can see that. This cable is our made cable to scan, to transfer, okay? And the next, analog mode. You can hear the different sound, right? Yes, because this is the different mode. So when you use the analog mode, your receiver should press the scan button again, and it can adjust the different scan mode. Okay. This scan mode only have two scan mode. It's digital mode and analog mode. That's all. Okay, the another one is PoE functions and flash and QC functions. This QC function is to test the crystal hand is pressed good and bad. If the crystal hand is pressed good, and we to test the QC function, it can test the crystal hand is good or bad. It can test the crystal hand, the quality of with the good or bad. And I will show you how to test the flash. When you use the flash, when you want to use the flash functions, you should put the cable hands to this port. And I will show you to our switch. Switch device to test the port flash functions. you can see that this is our switch device, and I will show you how to use the port flash function, such as we putting out this cable tent and put this one here and press the OK button. Press the OK button. You can see that. Okay, you can see that the frequency, the flash frequency. You can see this one. This one is our main port. This cable put there in that, and you can see the flash frequency. You can see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? The flash frequency is the same, and this function is so that this cable is our main cable. Okay. Okay, that's all. This is our sample room. Oh, this room is our product sample room. Okay. And this one is the cable, is the port flash functions. And I will show you the settings. The settings is show that the language, you can choose the language to English or other language, such as usually our customer always use the English language, and our Chinese always use the Chinese. The language is Chinese. And this one, the backlight is 16 seconds. On and off is 15 minutes. Okay, this is our. That's all our. That's all our A209S all functions I introduced to use. Okay, I will introduce the next model. The next model is our 8508. And this model has 9 functions. You can see that. The first function is continuity. Is the same. This function is the same as NFA601S and NFA209S. And this function is to mapping. Is equal to the mapping continuity. You can test the cable, the quality, good or bad. And when we use this continuity function, we should put the cable hand to the continuity port is this one. This one is our continuity port. And the other hand is put the receiver under the device, this port. And press the OK button to test. Okay, you can see that the test results is good. It shows that this cable is good. The next function is scanned. And this function scanned, it means that you can use the cable to scan the other cable hand. Scanned, put the scanned port is this one. And the receiver, open the receiver to scanned mode. You can see that we should choose the digital mode, and this scan has two scanned mode, which is digital mode and analog mode, and we choose the digital mode to test. You can hear the sounds of the device. Okay, it shows that this cable is our main transfer cable. Okay, and the next one is flash. Is the same. This function is the same as the NFA209S. As I show you how to use it on the switch. And the next function is length. And choose the length port to test the cable. To test the cable, measure the cable's range. And choose the start cable. Start. Okay, you can see that the test results show that this cable range is 10.8 meters. Okay, this result is right. It's good. And the next function is POE functions and Q's open functions. And the settings, this page has backlights and backlight time and auto off and restore setting and about the products and returned, and that's all. Okay, that's all. I today want to introduce these three models for you because this is our wholesaling from with our NOYAFA products. If you are interested in these three models, you can browse our website noyafa.com, and if you want to buy these three models, you can go to you can go to our NOYAFA website to find us. If you find us, if you can leave your comments in our website, and then we can find you to contact you how to purchase our product. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Okay.刘彤，你知道怎么帮我把直播那个 YouTube 的直播给停下来吗？它那里没有暂停的录。就是我想法，现在还在录。cancel 吗？